Hi, I'm Cora.
And hi, I'm Rachel.
And this week, we have this week's video blog, and you voted on our Facebook page that you wanted to know about tips for applying. So that's what we're going to be addressing in our video blog today.
One of the first things that we like to stress when you're going through the application process is to start applying early. Our application actually opened just on September 1st, so you can start getting all of those materials together. You will need your $44 application fee, your personal statement that is included in your application. You will also need your ACT scores and your transcript sent in. So that is 4 things that we will need in order to be able to review your application.
What things did you include in your application?
In my application, when I had applied, I had included a lot of things such as the courses I had been taking. A lot of the organizations I was involved in high school, I wrote every single one of those down, and it might have been a long list to read, but including those are great. And all of the experiences that you've had in high school that makes you a diverse student and that shapes you to the person that you are today, we love to see that on your application. So those are a lot of great things to include as well.
You're right, like work experience. So some of us have jobs outside of high school, which is a good thing. Make sure you write about that. We want to know that you're involved in other things. Sports you're involved in, extracurriculars, if you were in forensics, or if you volunteered at your church every weekend, or I don't know, if you're volunteering at the local Rotary Club. All these things you want to make sure that you're making note of. Now, another question we get is about majors. A lot of people coming in are wondering, does it matter what major I put down in my application? I came in undeclared as a freshman. I've had that on my application. A lot of my friends knew exactly what they wanted to do, and if that's your case, awesome! If you're in the undeclared vote, that's not going to affect you, but just so you know, if you know what you want to major in, put it down. If not, don't stress about it.
I came in actually knowing the route that I wanted to take, so I just stress putting that down on the application there can open you up to a lot of opportunities as you are admitted. They can get you in. Some of the colleges might offer fairs and informational sessions where you can see some of the things that you can do on campus. So if you really know what you want to do, make sure you include that on your application. Another thing to go with that I talked about was that personal statement. With that comprehensive review, your personal statement is really where you can make yourself shine and kind of show the admissions counselors who you really are. You can talk about things like your educational journey. You can disclose it, say that you're a student with a disability. There is the great place to disclose that to us. You can also talk about your course rigor and the kind of courses you've taken. You can talk about the things you were active in, places you volunteered. There's a number of things that you can disclose in that personal statement that will help show our admissions counselor how diverse you are or the special things that you would like us to know.
Biggest thing, spell check. Make sure you check what school you're applying to. So if you're applying to UW-Whitewater, make sure it says UW-Whitewater on your personal statement. We'd appreciate that. Make sure you have someone read it over for you, because sometimes if you're just really familiar with it, you might skip over something and someone else, another pair of eyes, will be able to check that for you. So good things to note. But other things that you might want to be aware of, if you're a transfer student, you're also going to be applying. I know it's been a few years since I applied, but we work with some transfer students.
Yes.
And what you want to be aware of is make sure every college you have attended, every college or university, you are sending us an official transcript. Official transcripts means that you haven't opened them. So please come in our office, drop those off, have them sent here. Some send them online through Parchment or DocuFide. But you want to make sure that they're official and that you haven't opened them, just so we know that you didn't tamper with. Now, if you submit everything and you haven't heard from us in about 2 weeks, give us a call at the admissions office. We'll look into that for you. Maybe there's something you missed, or maybe something got lost in the mail. All the things for you to call and check. But then once you get admitted, that is when you'll want to check your admissions packet to find out our next steps. And we have a next steps website for you, so then you can start going through that process.
And with that Next Steps website, that is really where, once you are an admitted student, you can reserve your spot here at the university. You will be an admitted student, you will be coming here, taking your classes here, all of that good jazz. You will be able to register for your Planet Purple date, where you will be able to sign up for your classes. You will be able to do things such as our housing contract and pick your meal plan that you will have here on campus. So we have all of that, so that's why we stress that early application, getting it in, starting it now. It is currently open, so if you visit our website, you can apply now. Get that in, get that admissions decision, and get head start on your college career and your life here at UW-Whitewater.
And we hope to welcome you to our Warhawk family soon.
Alright, so those are some tips for applying from me, Rachel, and
me, Cora.
And And if you guys stay tuned, on our Facebook page, you can vote for our next video blog for next week. So everything else you want to see.
All right, so this is Rachel and Cora signing off.